Today I'm taking you guys ice fishing up here in the mountains of Colorado. And with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, this might be our last opportunity to find some safe ice. So we traveled up to almost 10,000 feet in elevation, and even this stuff is looking rough. Check it out. Even high up in the mountains, all the snow on the ice is gone. The banks are softening. This is very likely our last ice fishing video of the year, and it's going to be an incredibly special one. It is not too often that I get to come out here and target some slightly more exotic fish, that being brook trout and tiger trout. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Today we are targeting some giant brook trout and some giant tiger trout. It's not uncommon to have 50+ fish days along with a chance at a true trophy. Let's get a couple holes popped, get some rods down, and I'll show you guys what I'm starting off with. We're going to be starting off with 2 jigging spoons. The first being this flashbang from Frostbite. This is their solid gold with a little silver flasher in the middle. And this is going to be our active rod, where we're going to be jigging this rod on our dead stick rod. We have the same type of presentation, except a little bit smaller and a more finesse. And that's going to be this VMC tungsten torpedo spoon. If you guys watched my last video, I absolutely crushed some giant Colorado jumbo perch on this spoon right here. So once you guys are done watching this video, head over to my channel, check it out. Awesome jig right here, and all I'm doing is throwing a little night crawler on my dead stick to entice a little bite because I'm not jigging it. Hopefully both of these will get some action here today. Let's get these suckers to drop down and get freaking fishing. Those brooks and tigers have no problem being in super shallow water. Here we go. Come on. Got him. Let's go. Look at that. Okay, our first fish of the day. That's unbelievable. Let's pop that hook out. Here we go. Let's pop that out. All right, let's show them off. Our first fish of the day. A beautiful little brook trout here. A gorgeous, probably 11.5, 12-inch brook trout. Not a giant, but it is one of the target species. Let's get a release on her. Look at that. A lot of times, late season like this, especially with the warmer weather that we've been having, those brook trout will push back towards the shallows and feed in, inches to only a couple feet of water sometimes. And so pushing shallow is usually a good way to kind of get away from the rainbow trout and try to target some brook trout. We just got to hope to get on some bigger ones. Right species, just not the right size. Oh, I just missed one. No way. Got him. Oh, let's go. All right, so we immediately got some more action, but this is what I was talking about, guys. It's your typical 12-inch rainbow trout that's just going to be an absolute problem for us to actually target those bigger fish. 12-inch rainbow, let's get her back down there. Worms back on there, let's get her dropped back down here. All right, well, the only place we've gotten hit so far has been in the shallowest hole, but we already got 2 fish here, and the action seems to be pretty fast-paced. Oop, yep, just got hit. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not what we want. Well, that is not anywhere close to the target species. Look at this. This guy right here has been spawning. You can see the red on his fin there, and that's from him kicking his tail around, pushing all the rocks and sand around in a big circle. A female can come along, lay her eggs. Pretty cool fish, but not what we're after. See you, buddy. So I'm gonna go ahead, drill another hole, and put my other rod up a little bit shallower here. Let's get these to drop back down. Oh! I was getting hit. Oh, come on. He took my worm, but I might still be able to catch him. There we go. Got him right away, dude. Let's freaking go. Oh, I just got another one. What the heck? Okay, this is a fiasco. All right, you go back down there, buddy. This is the first fish we caught. All right, another gorgeous little brook trout. A little bit smaller than the first one, but still our target species. Unfortunately, getting smaller. But I dropped down this other lure and instantly got another fish here. This guy smacked my spoon as soon as I got it back down. Just your typical stocked rainbow trout. And back down he goes. Okay, well, apparently you don't need night crawlers. If that was a big fish at all, it was definitely taking my rod, because I was over here drilling that auger hole. Oh, I just got smoked, dude. I just got smoked again. Come on. There, got him. Oh my goodness, look at how pretty this fish is. Okay guys, so this is a rainbow trout, but this is a wild rainbow. This is not a stocked trout, and I'll show you guys how you can tell. Look at how pretty those colors are. You can see how distinct the lateral line is, the sheer amount of dots. And my favorite go-to way to tell, it's gonna have some faults, but usually if it's all colored out like this and it has those whites in the fins right here, that's a pretty good sign that this fish has spent its entire life out here in the wild. Not a native trout to this area, but almost definitely a wild one. Really cool fish. All right, see you, buddy. Still searching for that elusive tiger, which can be few and far between in here, but there are giants that call this lake home. Slightly rarer, more sought after species, at least for me. Comment down below, what's your guys' favorite trout to catch? You guys like rainbows, tigers, brook trout? Yep. Oh, no, dude, that felt big too. Dude, dang it. Yep, got him. Okay. Oh. All right, guys, that was quick. We're kind of smacking them now, and this is a good comparison here. So this is going to be your stocked trout. You can see the colors are a lot more dull on her. I'm willing to bet that this right here is your stocked rainbow trout. So not our target species again. You can't complain about coming out here and just smacking trout, but I mean, I can, maybe request that they be a little bit bigger. At least the, desired species here. Oh, got that one. Okay, another gorgeous rainbow. Get her back down there. All right, we're back down. All right, let's see if there's some more down here. Oof, I just missed him. Come on. Not a rainbow, come on. No rainbow. Yep, got him. All right, you guys will never guess what we got. I'm just kidding. Of course, it's a little rainbow. You know what, guys? This is not a rainbow. Look at this. I thought this was a rainbow, and at first glance, you guys would too, right? In the sun, just like that. But look at that eye. That is a telltale eye of a brown trout. And then check out the patterns on them. You can barely tell, but that is a super chromed out tiger trout. This is one of the target species today, but it is not a big one. He's looking like he's been under a 3-foot layer of ice for 3 months. Let's get him back down there. Really cool fish species. We've officially caught 4 different species of fish today. Super cool fish to catch, but still not a giant. I'll see you guys when we get some more action. Yep, got him. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got another one. Let's freaking go. Check it out, guys. We have another brook trout here. Check out how gorgeous that fish is. A beautiful, another, I don't know, 11, 12-inch female brook trout. An absolute treat to be able to come out here and catch some of these really cool high mountain lake trout. Let's get a release on her. What a gorgeous fish. See ya, girl. Whew, freaking awesome, guys. It's been a little slow the first hour or so out here. Yep. No way. No way, guys. Back-to-back target species, and this is by far the biggest one of the day. Come here, buddy. Come here. I was just talking about one of these, and look at this colored up tiger trout. That's what we came out here for. It is not a giant, but it is definitely the biggest one of the day. Buck tiger. Look at how gorgeous that fish is, guys. Unbelievable. That is a 12.5, 13-inch tiger. Let's freaking go. Back-to-back brook trout and tiger. Let's get her back down there. Look at how pretty that fish is. Wow. See ya, buddy. Whew. Let's freaking go. Oh my goodness, guys. Back-to-back, a brook trout and a tiger in like 30 seconds. That is awesome. That's what we came out here for. It's a great excuse that you only have one rod down because you're catching so many fish, right? Like, I'm not even throwing night crawlers back on here for the most part, because the fishing has been so fast-paced. Let's drill a hole or two or catch another fish. Okay, we drilled our hole here, and it's not the safest of ice. 4 inches of like not good ice. Right here, where I've been catching my fish, and there is 16 inches of ice right here. No way, this one just got hit. All right, well, I just caught this rainbow right here that I wasn't going to record, but my chest cam I just happened to turn on when that dead stick got hit, and we caught that rainbow trout right there. Can't complain when you're just absolutely crushing fish like that. All right, dropping the dead stick down. Immediately got hit. No way. Let's freaking go. Look at this thing. This is the kind of fish that we've been after. This is our first buck brook trout of the day, and it's an absolute gorgeous one. Not quite a football, but an absolute stunning, awesome fish. Wow. Look at how pretty. Just a beautiful trout. Let's get him back in the water quick though. All right, see you, buddy. Whew. That's the kind of fish that we came out here for. They do get much larger than that, but that is what I would call an adult buck brook trout. Awesome catch, guys. Wow. Okay, we're absolutely crushing them today. And that's what he hit right there. Just dead sticking that VMC torpedo spoon. Let's get back down there and catch a bigger one. Oh, yep, got him. Come on. Oh, what is that? Okay, that is super cool. Check this out. All right, guys, check out this one. This right here is another gorgeous rainbow. Look at how pretty that fish is, guys. Just an unbelievable fish, probably about 10 and a half, 11 inches, not huge. Let's get her back in the water. Wow, so awesome. Super cool. Another wild one. See, I don't mind catching those wild rainbows just because they look so cool and they get a little bit thicker, you know, a little stockier than those stock trout do. Nonetheless, another incredible fish through the ice. Let's freaking go, guys. Yep, got him. Let's go. An awesome brookie. Awesome brookie. All right, guys, check out this gorgeous brook trout. This one I think is even longer than our last fish. Not nearly as pretty though. I'm willing to say that this is a big female. Comment down below what you guys think, but that screams female brook trout to me. A really pretty fish, but I don't think it's that big buck that we're after. A little bit bigger than that last, for sure, buck brook trout we caught. Let's get her back in the water. Wow, look at how pretty that fish is. Just a gorgeous trout. All right, back down she goes. It is getting a little bit later in the afternoon and hoping those larger fish are gonna be pushing shallow to feed. So we gotta worm back on here. Let's get her dropped back down. On the search for that big one now. Just gotta hit, oh, yep, there he is, got him. Come here. Oh, another little brookie. All right, well, check this one out. This right here, another gorgeous little brook trout. Super cool little fish. Still not the size that we're after, but fun to catch something that's not a rainbow. All right, see you, buddy. Back down he goes. I will say, these VMC torpedo spoons, they absolutely catch fish. They fall really fast. They're unbelievable jigging spoons. That being said, the hooks are absolute garbage. I've probably caught 50 fish on this spoon in the last week or so, and those hooks, it used to be a treble hook, but now it's just a single hook. All the other hooks have broken off, and I don't even have pliers when I fish, so I'm not using pliers to bend that metal back and forth as I get some higher quality treble hooks and throw them on the back of this spoon. But man, it would be an absolute crime if I said this thing did not absolutely crush some freaking fish though. Worm tied back on there, let's get it dropped back down. Got him. Oh, okay. That is a small one, but still the target species. Look at that. A cute little brookie on our tungsten torpedo spoon. The wind picked up, as always, in the mountains of Colorado. At high elevation, the wind always is ripping. A gorgeous little brook trout. Let's get him back down there. See you, buddy. Once that wind picked up, these fish seemed to kind of turn off as well. And that's our first fish we've actually caught here in about an hour or so. That sun's starting to go down. I'm not sure how many more fish we'll be able to pull up through the ice, but I will say it was pretty hot and heavy there for a good long while. And we had to have put 30 plus fish on the ice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show every single little rainbow trout that I catch. Probably not. A good chance you guys will see all the brook trout and tiger trout that we got here today. And unfortunately, we were not able to find a truly giant brook trout or a tiger trout. But mark my words, they are in here, and we will be coming back out here one more time this year to try to get on them. We've got about a week left of safe ice here with the current forecasted temps here in the future. As always, if you guys have any tips or tricks for trout fishing, drop them down below. A lot of the viewers on this channel, myself included, love reading those comments, love talking with you guys, chatting, learning new things, learning what worked and what didn't when you guys last went out. So don't be afraid to get down there, chat with some people, and hopefully learn a thing or two like you did from this video. I hope to see you guys out on the water. Until next time, keep frickin' casting.